Despite this seeming like an intense crash, it's an absolute miracle neither party had serious injuries. The truck driver would be at total fault for veering into the camera's lane, causing this collision. The driver made an illegal turn, causing the oncoming car to swerve and crash into the fence. No injuries were reported, according to the officer that arrived at the scene. The Lexus driver made a blind U-turn, causing him to crash into the camera, totaling both cars. The Lexus driver was found fully at fault.
I was living a healthy life when it all changed. I'm Christina, and at 26, I was rushed to Northwestern Hospital due to an arterial venous malformation that caused a brain hemorrhage. After 2 brain surgeries, I started the toughest fight of my life. Northwestern Memorial Hospital.
The truck driver proceeded through the cut-through, pulling out across 3 lanes of traffic, causing oncoming traffic to T-bone him. Had he taken a right and made a safe and legal U-turn ahead, this could have been prevented. The Honda driver blindly merges over onto the next lane with no space, causing a minor fender bender. The Honda driver would be at fault. The van driver stopped in the middle of the road, nearly causing the camera to clip them. Do you think this was potentially insurance fraud or just oblivious driving? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Silver Hyundai driver blindly pulled into the camera's lane to enter the gas station, causing a rear-end collision. The Hyundai driver was unlicensed and tried to say that it was the camera's fault, but CCTV footage saves the day.
If it is forced to defend, we will have no choice but to totally.
Oh my God.
The camera had some damage to his car, but thankfully there weren't any other serious injuries. Despite the driver rear-ending the camera at 40 miles per hour, she was very apologetic.
Blew a tire. He blew a tire. God. That's what happened. He blew a tire, yes.
The truck driver blew a tire, causing the drivers behind them to swerve, resulting in the truck going off-road. Checking your tire health and tread is very important.
We put home sellers in control.
It gave way. So we're driving and then it just quit. I mean,
The teenage driver overreacted to a lane change, slamming into the camera's car, which resulted in over $1,800 worth of damage. The insurance company found the teenage driver at total fault. I've always said it and will continue to say it. Avoid cut-throughs at all costs. It increases your chances to get into a wreck to save a minute or two. It's definitely not worth it. Had the sedan driver been maintaining a safe following distance and stayed alert behind the wheel, this accident would have been prevented. The sedan driver merged into the camera's lane and tried to pin the fault on the camera. Thanks to dashcam footage, insurance ruled this 90-10. 90% the other driver's fault, and 10% the camera's fault. All 4 of the camera's brakes locked up, paired with icy and snowy roads, resulted in a rear-end collision with the Lincoln. Since the damages exceeded the dollar value of the camera's car was totaled due to this accident. The truck driver was found at fault. The SUV driver blindly reversed in the parking lot, hitting the parked car. Situational awareness and looking while or prior to reversing could have prevented this. This is a great example of assuming that if one can make the light doesn't necessarily mean one will. The driver ahead stopped at the yellow, causing the car behind him to rear-end him. Both parties were okay. The 2 drivers ran a solid red light and moments later got served some instant justice by the karma cop. The driver in the car was being impatient and did not want to wait for the truck to move. When the truck finally moved, she failed to pay attention and hit a parked truck.
Why are you tailing like this? Oh gosh, you just hit her.
That like just happened right from the road.
I think I got it on camera. Why are you tailing like this?
The van driver was distracted and failed to notice the stopped vehicles, causing a rear-end collision. This is why it's extremely important to stay alert behind the wheel.